What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, a couple days ago, I hurt my hand in one of the dumbest ways possible because since I work in a warehouse, I pretty much open boxes all day. And while I was opening a particular box on this day, I put my hand in front of where I was cutting the tape and ended up slicing my hand completely open. It was gross and it hurt a lot, but this video was actually born from that because I got to thinking, what are some other really dumb ways that I've gotten injured in my life? And I found probably one of the stupidest, if not the stupidest thing I've ever done to get injured. But before I start the story, I just want to say, if you guys like content like this on my channel, go ahead and leave a like down below. And don't forget to subscribe and share the video with your friends. All right, on with the story. Okay, so here's a little exposition before we get into the meat of the story. When I moved to Nevada from Michigan, I was in the 6th grade, and at that time I didn't have any social media, I didn't have a phone, so I really had no way to contact my friends who were still in Michigan. So when I left, I kind of had to leave everybody behind. But a couple of years later, when I finally got my Facebook, I tried to find as many of them as possible, and a lot of us, we tend to keep in touch to this day. And one person in particular, we'll call him Alan. And me and Alan, we were really close back in Michigan, basically like brothers. We had known each other since like we were really young kids, and honestly, we still keep in touch to this day. It's not really as frequent as both of us would hope, but you know, we have lives and we have work, we have things like that that kind of get in the way. But we always check up on each other, and maybe once a month or something like that. And he's a main focal point of this story because he actually came and visited me one time a couple years ago. And so when he came to visit me in Nevada, it was by complete surprise, and I was really excited to see him, pretty much because I hadn't seen his face in God knows how long, aside from, you know, Facebook pictures and things like that. I mean, we would have FaceTimed and stuff, but I'm really camera shy. When he shows up, we end up going to his hotel room, and I bring along a bottle of alcohol that I have with me from a party that I went to a couple nights before. And we decided to get really drunk and go to Buffalo Wild Wings. And that's just when everything went south. So we drunkenly stumble into a Buffalo Wild Wings, and somehow we get a seat. And so when the waitress comes up, she asks us what we both want, and I don't remember what he said, but what I do remember is that I said that I wanted macaroni. She leaves and she comes back with our dishes. So instead of waiting for the macaroni to cool off, I do the genius thing and I just shove it all in my mouth and swallow it whole. Keep in mind, I was very drunk and I was not thinking straight, and boy, did that macaroni kick my ass, because it had just gotten out of the oven, so it was scalding hot. And boy, I felt that scald with every single swallow as I was trying to force it down my throat. I didn't even think of spitting it out when it started burning the inside of my throat. No, I was just like, oh, well, I should probably keep swallowing it. And so now I'm drunk and in so much pain, it feels like my throat is just peeling off, and I'm freaking out. And so my friend gives me some water and I drink that. I'm just like, it's not working. Like, and by this time my throat is actually starting to swell up. So I'm starting to like not be able to breathe. So we hurry up and grab the check, and we both go ahead and get out of there, and we go back to his hotel room where he's just trying to figure out like what's going on with me. And we both didn't really want to go to the hospital simply because none of us had health insurance. So we just kind of went to CVS and bought some throat lozenges, and I ate like 20 of them and then took a nap. But it's so funny how you take things for granted, like swallowing and being able to talk normally, simply because like you never really think of a day where that wouldn't be possible. But oh, I was wishing I could swallow normally then, because every time I swallowed, there was just enormous pain just all the way down. I checked on WebMD and I found out that I actually had pharyngitis. That's what I gave myself. But the funniest part that actually happened from this is when I actually called my manager the next day, because I had work the next day at my job. And so I called my manager and I let her know that, hey, I can't come in. And you know what she did? She threatened to fire me. Now, keep in mind, at that time, I worked in retail, which mostly deals with interacting with customers, presumably with your voice. But, you know, if I don't have my voice, I can't really do my job. And that's what I was trying to explain to her, but she just was not having it. She said, if you're not in, then you're fired. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna come in and just look at customers all stupid when they try to ask me where the bathroom is. And that's what I did. The recovery ended up taking about 2 weeks or so, but those were the most painful 2 weeks of my life. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and leave a like down below. And actually, I want you guys to comment your stupidest injury that you can think of. Just anything that happened because you were just doing something really, really dumb. All right, leave that down below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified for every time I upload. I try to upload every Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm trying to keep it consistently Tuesday and Thursday, but it's gonna be a bit of a weird transitional process because I'm kind of getting used to the whole YouTube thing, so just bear with me, all right? I will try my hardest to get videos out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so if you all just stick by me and just roll with it like I'm doing, we'll be a-okay. But anyway, I am out of here. I've got to, I don't know, take a nap and get ready for work tomorrow, so I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.